Alrighty, this is the GD podcast. I'm here with Dawson, or Mr. Fishtick. Say hey.
Hey,
Hey. We got him today. We're gonna be talking about some gaming stuff. Just a few bullet points. We have like the state of YouTube, some gaming, and some gaming stuff. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. And
hey.
also the new rebranding of the GD podcast. So Dawson, you wanna say anything for the beginning part?
You know what? Let's just get right into it.
All right, let's just get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the podcast a little bit. So I'm hoping to get on a regular schedule by summertime EST, at least Eastern time, in the United States. I'm looking to do a whole new format, trying to get things a lot more structured. It's all gonna be pre-recorded. Might do some ones in person and online. And I now have a Twitter account, which will be down in the description if you do want to go follow for updates about when I'm doing the podcast and who I may be doing a podcast with. Or if you're interested in doing a podcast with me, you can hit me up in the DMs. For this first one, or the first one that's not the pilot episodes, we got Dawson here. And he contacted me and was like, yo, let's do this. And I was like, heck yeah. So I first want to talk about the state of YouTube currently. As a YouTuber myself, I feel like it is important to keep up on this type of stuff. Are you all informed about what's going on currently?
I mean, yeah, I basically know almost everything that's going on, but I'm not a pro at news.
Yeah. So, of course, there's the demonetization going on currently.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of YouTubers getting ripped away from their money since the adpocalypse. It hasn't been as prevalent nowadays, but it's still kind of ridiculous in terms of like entire channels just getting demonetized, just ripped away from their money.
Just like say you're thinking of a YouTuber and he puts in like 5 seconds of a song and he gets that claim and gets demonetized for copyright.
Oh yeah.
When in reality, fair use says you can use at least 30 seconds of an audio source.
Yeah, and what's the worst part about it all is that YouTube is afraid to do anything because they don't want to upset advertisers, which really sucks for the creators, and it's bringing down the platform overall. And it's ridiculous the amount of individual creators or even like team groups, like even just indie team groups, getting strike down and claimed is like abominable. And it kind of leads on to the fact that companies are starting to take over YouTube itself more than the individuals like are trying to keep up with, you know?
Yeah, and all these companies are going to take away from the fact that YouTube is meant to be like a something on a personal level that you can do like at your house.
Yeah.
Starting out with basic, like you could start out with a phone and then go up from there. Or you could be like some people who have a good life and could already have like a good camcorder, good mic, but you're still doing it on your own. You might have an editor, or you might have someone to like proof watch your videos and whatnot. But if you're having just like a company, say like Vivo or something, you can't really take all that happiness with you because it's a company and not just an individual.
And that's the biggest takeaway from all of this. And it really sucks. And the fact that companies are taking over, it's almost like they get more lenience. If you've ever seen the trending page, God forbid you ever go on there, it is just full of Jimmy Kimmel and Saturday Night Live and Dr. Phil. And all these TV shows and companies invading. And
don't forget about the Fortnite streamers too. That's always in trending.
Oh yeah, and yeah, let's not even get started on clickbait Fortnite and Minecraft. Oh, it's all bad. And speaking of company takeover, T-Series and the fight against PewDiePie. I don't know if any of you guys are fans of PewDiePie, but if you don't want YouTube to be taken down as this company place, T-Series is strictly company. If you're not familiar with T-Series, I'm surprised, by the way, if you're not familiar, but it's a Indian movie film channel where they just post movie trailers and movies and types of stuff like that. And it's just a company. It's just like Jimmy Kimmel and Saturday Night Live. They're growing everly so popular, supposedly by bots, taking over almost PewDiePie, the biggest YouTuber on the YouTube platform.
Oh yeah, like last I saw the sub gap was at 20,000. I'll go look at what it is right now. But it's probably going to be within like a 15,000 to 20,000, or maybe even less than that.
It varies, and honestly, the community on PewDiePie's channel is absolutely just, they're doing their part, as the meme says.
Yeah.
Every single time it dips real close, they step in, and the stub gap gets a lot bigger, which is really good. I think my worst nightmare is T-Series getting on very top, and when that happens, I don't even know. I feel like it's all gonna go downhill from there.
Me personally, I'm a huge PewDiePie fan.
Yeah.
Like, I've even seen people who listen to T-Series all their life. I can't remember who it was, but he tweeted out or put on the PewDiePie subreddit, even in this situation, he said, I'm siding with PewDiePie because it just seems more right to have individuals run YouTube and not company.
For sure. I think YouTube is most definitely in need of a competitor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised no one has stepped up yet. And don't even say Vimeo or Dailymotion, because Vimeo is paid for, and I don't even know what Dailymotion is.
And, like, I'm surprised that, like, companies like Apple haven't made a video service like that yet.
If I'm gonna be honest, I think the closest to YouTube's competitor would have to be Twitch. The problem is with Twitch is that they're turning into YouTube in some sort of way. When they gave the power to upload videos on Twitch, people were loving that, and the people did that. Like, I uploaded a video on Twitch, like a stream highlight, and then like a couple months after they released it, they only made it so you have to premiere it. So you have to stream yourself watching or like interacting with your viewers while the video is like playing live for everyone, which I didn't like at all. And I wish they would have just, if Twitch just steps up and they give the power to the creators and giving more options to upload videos and stuff and make it more of like a Twitch like streaming and video platform, I think they could take over YouTube.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, think about how many people use Twitch.
Oh yeah.
And then like add that to like the YouTube community with how many people are already on YouTube.
And so many people are fed up with YouTube right now, and I don't blame them. And Twitch themselves, they're in a lot of controversies at the moment with a lot of unfair punishments against slurs, and they seem to kind of favor in YouTube's type of way of handling things in terms of like the LGBTQ community and everything like that. I don't know. I'd like to say it's a lot more strict on Twitch. Just saying the N-word can get you banned on there. Unlike YouTube, I mean, you'll just get demonetized. But I don't know. It's like, which one do you trade for? Until then, we're stuck with YouTube, and so am I.
If YouTube doesn't die, I don't know where it will go.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at this point, it's going to end up being a corporate-run website, and individuals will be shamed for still uploading to it, because corporate channels will be like, hey, you can't upload, this is our website now, sorry.
Well, you know what's funny? Facebook is actually trying to get into the video type of platform on their website. But I have a whole bunch of gripes with Facebook themselves, so I don't even want to get into it. The whole stealing and selling information.
Yeah, I don't know why Facebook's even trying anymore. Mark Zuckerberg needs to step his game up or shut down Facebook.
Oh, yeah. On a brighter note, as I said, let's talk about our favorite games that we're playing right now. I'm looking at a lot of Apex Legends. I think that's prominently the only game I've been playing for the past 2 weeks ever since it came out. Have you played it all, Dawson?
I haven't played it all. I've been trying to install it, but I have such bad internet at my house that I can't run it for anything.
No.
But like, I saw recently, I was on Twitch, and Apex Legend completely slammed Fortnite in streaming.
I was so happy.
I saw it. Fortnite moved all the way down to number 4,
Yeah.
and Apex was up top. With
It's still on top, and I think Fortnite's number 2 right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. I know, I'm so happy. I'm so done with Fortnite because they're becoming exactly what, everyone hated about the other Battle Royale games. It's just so repetitive, and the thing about Apex Legends is that they have that awesome revive system. And I've actually spoke a lot about this on another podcast from a friend that you guys can listen to. I'll when I can. I'll probably be in the next podcast. I'll talk about it. That's probably when it'll be out. But in summary, Apex Legends there's a lot more replayability to it, and I'm hope as long as they keep on adding content, it'll thrive for a long time. I think it's a Fortnite killer.
Oh yeah, I'm a hoping so too, because like you know me, I don't play Fortnite. I never played Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's never been my anything. It's about as important to me as a penny is to a rich man.
Yeah. We've been missing a really good Battle Royale game for a long time, and Fortnite was that kind of fix for me. But like on the side of like I was playing it like every day at one point, and it got repetitive because every fight just ends in someone building up on you and killing you instantly, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I've seen like these crazy clips on YouTube, or like clips of my friends getting in a build battle and then trying to kill each other at like the height limit of the map.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
I don't know. I think the building mechanic it was fun in the beginning because no one knew how to do it. Everyone just went one by ones and built a little ramp, and they would just chill on that. And
Yeah.
then now it's like people are making mansions in the matter of seconds. So I think it's a little bit too much for me at least. And I know a lot of people are fed up with it. And Apex Legends is that nice middle point between PUBG, that nice gun pound hitting gameplay, and
Oh yeah.
like Fortnite's fantasy but like fun gameplay, not realistic at all. So I think Apex Legends is definitely that middle point. It reminds me a lot of Blackout, which I played in beta but I never got to play because I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, I haven't bought it yet either. I'm thinking about buying it, but I don't really know how I feel about it, because me being me, I'm really not that good at like shooters.
Yeah.
But all my friends are saying, "Hey, you should get this." I'm like, well, I don't know. I might. I mean, I'm trying to save up for another game right now. I might get it as my next game, and like I just don't know if I should buy it now or wait until after I buy the next game that I'm saving up for.
Yeah. And for some reason, they did this weird thing where you can buy the game for $40 if you don't buy the zombies. Which, like, come on, zombies. Like, you have to buy the zombies. I don't even play zombies and I would still buy it. just so I can have it there.
I'm not a huge zombie person at all, but I'll play it every now and then, with my friends.
Yeah, can't go wrong. Especially that melee mode thing. That's awesome. That just sounds amazing.
Yeah, honestly, though.
I'm thinking, like, the more and more I get into Apex, I'm like, why should I buy this $60 game for zombies, Blackout, and a mediocre multiplayer when I can play this free game that has like the same kind of feel as Call of Duty, and of course it's it's Titanfall, and it's free. So
yeah, honestly,
I mean, I really don't see the point.
Right now I'm trying to save up to buy Jump Force because it just recently got released.
Yeah. Have you played it at all?
I played the open and closed beta when it was out.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was the closed beta, but the beta's shut down now because the game just recently got released. But from what I can tell, it's kind of like a Mortal Kombat, but you can move not just in 2 dimensions, but you can move all around like in a big circle.
Yeah, I like fighting games like that.
And play as like tons of different anime characters. For me in specific, Dragon Ball Z is where it's at for me right now.
Yeah.
And being able to play as like Goku and like see all these attacks, or play as Vegeta and see his Final Flash.
Mm-hmm.
And not only like the game itself, but I think the fact that you can have, there's a story mode and there's also an online mode capability, like it's an arcade kind of online.
Yeah.
I think it really kind of moves the game.
I think it's gonna be pretty big. It sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
I think it is too. I'm hoping it's gonna be big at least, and not just like a big fail.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw it at E3, and I'm personally not like a big fan of like anime or anything, and I've never really been into fighter games either. So, for it to like kind of get my attention at E3, I was like, interesting. I might check it out. You know, I don't think I'll buy it unless it goes on sale or something. But if I'm able to get my hands on it from like a friend or something, I can play on it a little bit with some friends. I think it would be a good time.
The fights aren't even like as short as Mortal Kombat, where like you land 3 hits, maybe 3 to 5 hits, and the game's over. No, you have to land like a good 20, 30 hits.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I like that. Is there like a lot of combos and stuff you can do?
I don't really know about the combos right now because all I've really played is the beta.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of like special attacks, like say for instance Goku.
Mm-hmm.
You can use his Final Flash, Kamehameha.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple others that I haven't really checked out because I only played it like a day or two.
Yeah.
But there's so many different special attacks that you can use.
It's pretty awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, it's a really fun game.
Speaking of, while we're here on like fighting games, have you played Smash Ultimate yet?
I've played it one time at my friend's house, and I really want to get a Switch because it's like since I'm going off to college soon, I want to get a Switch for like when I'm in the dorm.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we could have like a little dorm get together with me, my roommate, and a couple others. We could all just like have a Smash Bros party.
Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because like, who doesn't like Smash?
Mm-hmm. I've thought about getting Smash, but I don't know. The last Smash game I played was Melee, and I tried playing Smash on the Switch with some friends, like one of my friends' Switches, but I don't know. It'll take me a sharp learning. It's a sharp learning curve, in some sort of way. So, I don't know if I'll jump onto it real fast. It's also money, so once I get the money, I'll probably pick it up. But in terms of game news and upcoming games, the newest Nintendo Direct just came out. We've got a whole bunch of games announced on the Switch. If you haven't heard of any of these, I personally am a big boy favorite of Super Mario Maker 2. It's coming out in June 2019, and because I barely played any of the first Mario Maker, I only played it on the 3DS, and I absolutely fell in love. So for the second one already coming out soon, I already have a Switch, I figured, you know, this might be a good game I want to pick up. My little sister would love it too. How you feel about that?
I mean, I don't really know. I never got to play Mario Maker because the only Nintendo system I have is my Wii.
Yeah.
And I've never had a DS, 3DS, any of that junk. Like, I've seen videos online of people playing Mario Maker, and it seems really fun. But until I actually like get my own Switch or whatever I can play it on, I don't know if I'll ever really get to feel the enjoyment of it.
Mm-hmm. I think it's definitely one of those games that it like spikes your creativity. I think it has a lot of potential. They're adding a whole bunch of stuff that people requested in the first one, and people are really excited. I think it's only going to be in portable mode though. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that, because all the trailers I seen, or pictures and stuff I seen, were holding it in like a portable mode, but I'm not sure how it would work in desktop mode or whatever. So okay, so the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remaster was just announced. It's coming out sometime this year, and I'm pretty hyped for it on the Switch. I was a big fan of Link's Awakening, although I didn't like grow up playing it. I kind of played it emulated after I was born. Have you did you ever get to play much of that?
I'm gonna sound really scrubby here, but I've never played a single Legend of Zelda game.
Ooh.
Ever.
That's
and I know
okay.
I really need to, because like I used to have a GameCube,
Mm-hmm.
and there were definitely Zelda games that were on GameCube that I could have played.
Oh, Wind Waker.
I never got to play any of them.
You have to
And it
try
kind
one.
of sucks, because all my friends are like, yo, have you played Zelda yet? And I'm like, no, not yet.
You're missing out, man.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So Tetris Battle Royale was released.
I saw that, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I saw someone named Big Cheese win. That was fun. It's free to play currently for Nintendo Switch Online members. So I mean, at least it's somewhat free, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I from the gameplay I've seen, it looks incredibly difficult. I don't think I could do it, but definitely interesting for some hardcore Tetris fans.
There's one thing I actually did get to play when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I used to have a Game Boy.
Dang.
And I'd play Tetris on there every now and then, if I could get my hands on it.
If you ever want to play Tetris Battle Royale, it's a game. I don't know. I don't personally. I don't think I'll ever play it, but it looks interesting. Interesting concept. I don't know if you played much of Assassin's Creed 3, but it's getting remastered, and I definitely like that game a whole bunch.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you know that 2 got remastered as well?
What? When did 2 get remastered?
I can't remember, but it's on the Microsoft store, and one of my friends was like, "Wait, what? This got remastered?"
Yeah, it was like in 2016.
He's talking about how that was like probably the worst Assassin's Creed game there's ever been.
Yeah, I didn't know any of this at all. I'm looking at some screenshots and it looks really bad.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully they do a lot better with the Assassin's Creed 3 remastered.
I hope so, because I mean, like, I see videos every now and then about Assassin's Creed. When are they going to remaster 3? And then they finally opened up and like, hey, we're going to remaster 3. Get ready. Jeez, it took them this.
I'm scared. I just hope they fix. Okay, the one gripe I have with Assassin's Creed games is that the mechanics were always really strange. So I hope they kind of fix some of those gameplay mechanics. I never played the other ones like Odyssey or Unity, but I played 1 through Brotherhood. I think I have a general idea.
I've played the third one, and that's about. I've also played Black Flag.
Yeah, I never played that one.
I think after like Black Flag or 3, they should have just like stopped.
Yeah.
Because there's like 8 or 9 now.
No, I heard Unity was pretty good. Or not Unity. I heard that Odyssey was pretty good. I heard people were liking that because of like the aesthetic and like where it actually takes place. But it's coming out on the Switch, so that's really interesting. May 21st for the Switch, and March 29th, which is actually really soon for all other platforms.
Oh yeah, it's about a month.
Yeah, so it's actually like a month and like a day or something. So yeah, I'm pretty hype. I really liked Assassin's Creed 3, so I hope they do a good job. And I think to play that on the Switch will be awesome.
That'd be really cool, especially like if you go on a car trip or something.
Oh yeah,
you just sit in the back and play Assassin's Creed.
Heck yeah. And if they're gonna make it run on the Switch, that means they can run on some low tier PCs too. Hopefully.
Definitely.
So that'll be good. I'm hoping those low spec gamers out there can find out some good ways to do that, because I'd like to play it on a laptop as well until it comes out for the Switch. I'm not entirely familiar with Undertale or Deltarune, but the Chapter 1 is coming out on the Switch for free February 28th, which I'm not sure, but that probably will be out by the time this podcast is out, or maybe a week before. So I don't know when the podcast is coming out, but it's coming out soon in terms of then February 28th. And then the preceding chapters are not free, but they're still in the development, and they'll be coming out on the Switch as well.
I'm wondering if Toby Fox in his development with like the Switch version, or like even if they have like a PS4 version, if he's going to like add a new boss fight like he did with Undertale.
Maybe. That'd be interesting to see.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I never really followed up on Undertale. I just know Megalovania. I know how to play it on saxophone. So
I can't even tell you how many times I've played through Undertale. Probably a good 15, 16. Just because I like that game so much.
I've thought about it, but honestly, I haven't even watched videos. Usually when I don't play a game or feel like playing a game, I just watch someone play it. But I think I'm going to watch Jacksepticeye play at some point, because I still haven't got around to doing it. And then it'll get me caught up, and maybe I can watch people play Deltarune and stuff. So I think we're now done with Nintendo Direct. If you're interested in seeing any of that, I'll put some articles and videos in the description for more Nintendo Direct stuff, stuff we didn't touch on. But in terms of games that are coming out soon that we're excited about, Dawson actually put one up, Halo Infinite. I've not heard him very much about that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I played through Reach a while back. I never actually got to have a 360.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I was privileged enough, I guess you could say. I don't know. Kind of makes it sound kind of bad. But I had the ability to play through it at my friend's house.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I went over there, we'd take turns playing an hour at a time.
Yeah.
And then I remember Halo 4 came out, and everyone was all hyped up about that. And ever since Halo Reach, I've really been into Halo, but I've never really gotten to play that much.
Mm-hmm. I played. I did the exact same thing as you. I was a kid up the street. I used to go up all the time. I play on his Halo Reach, and we'd build stuff on Halo Reach, and like it was awesome. Those are definitely old school memories, despite either of us having 360s. But I never really got into Halo after that. I've kind of wanted to because I really like the aesthetic. Hopefully Infinite will be good. I don't know if it's coming out for PC.
It should be. Well, if you have like a Microsoft PC at least.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it, mainly for the fact that we're finally getting a new Halo game since Halo 5.
I don't even know about that game. I don't know what anyone said.
Halo
about
5
that.
was just a weird game.
Yeah. As far as when the game's coming out, no one actually knows yet. But people are speculating that it's going to come out September to November of this year. That's when Halo games usually come out, so you can only hope.
I remember my favorite game as a kid was, I don't even remember exactly what it was, but it was like this gecko spy, and it was on my DS, and I used to play it all the time. Or not my DS, my Game Boy. But that game, I probably spent a ridiculous amount of time playing that game, and it was just so worth it.
There was actually two games I used to play on the DS. That was Metro Prime Hunters and Crash Bandicoot Crash of the Titans. My absolute favorite game. I loved that game as a kid, and I looked back on it, and nowadays it's such a weird game. It's like really cringy.
Oh yeah,
too.
it's just like the new remastered Spyro that came out. It's like I grew up playing all three of those Spyro games, and now playing it all over again, it's just really kind of weird.
Yeah.
You're used to it being like all these pixelated things from PlayStation 1 or Nintendo DS, like the original one.
Yeah.
And then they released this new and updated one with all these like perfect circles and curves and whatnot.
It's so strange.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you would have told me that one of my most favorite games was going to get remastered as a kid and look 10 times better and have 10 times better graphics and everything, I would have been like, yo, that's awesome. But like now
I completely
it's so weird.
agree. That's just like saying, yo, I'm going to put the original Pokemon Red and put it in HD on the App Store.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, wait, really? No way. And you're like, yeah, there's no pixels or anything.
In other news, we kind of got off a topic from remasters and stuff, but Doom Eternal. I don't know if you ever played Doom 2016. The game was awesome. I never finished it.
Oh my god!
But
I never finished it. I couldn't get past this one level, but
yeah,
I'm so excited for Doom Eternal.
and the fact that it's coming sometime this year, and it's also gonna release same day on Switch. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's just one thing I don't know what to buy it on. Like, if I do get a Switch, should I buy it on the Switch or should I buy it for my Xbox? I just never know.
There's so many people, like when just regular Doom 2016 came out, I had people tell me like I bought it on my PS4, my Xbox One, my PC, and my Switch, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, you gotta be like a diehard fan to do that.
Oh yeah, I was just recently at the store and I saw Doom for Switch. I was like, there's no way
Yeah.
a Switch can handle that graphics, but apparently it can, because even Skyrim is released on the Switch.
Yeah. And speaking of Skyrim on the Switch, I've talked this on the last podcast, I think, but I'm surprised they released Skyrim but didn't release Fallout.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm
Right.
just wondering, since it for the Switch compared to Skyrim, it's such a big game
Yeah.
that I don't know if the Switch would be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I have an Xbox and I have a hard enough time trying to run Fallout 76.
Well, I mean, they definitely do a lot more optimize a lot of more optimizations on the Switch than they would any other console, because they're not as worried about the graphics. They're more worried about how it's going to run, because people want that good battery life and they want it to run good. But a game that's not coming on the Switch, finally I'm talking about the Switch, Cyberpunk 2077. Don't know if you heard a whole bunch about that.
This one game, I saw it on IGN, and I have absolutely no idea what it is or what it's going to be about.
It looks awesome, though. I've never played any of their Cyberpunk games or anything like that, but it looks awesome. And it's supposed to be like a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Am I going to buy it? Probably not. I might bum off my friends every now and then.
Yeah, I think I might buy it. I think the release date is still unconfirmed, and they recently just made a news article talking about how there's not going to be any microtransactions, and thankfully, no battle royale. That's always good news. There's actually one game I want to talk about that's not on this list. The Outer Worlds. I am so excited for this game. Have you heard about this?
I have not heard about it at all.
Okay, so you're aware of New Vegas, the people who made New Vegas, Obsidian?
Yeah.
So they're releasing this game called The Outer Worlds, and it's an RPG, sort of like New Vegas, but it's set in like space colonies and stuff. And it seems to be really interesting. When you have the time, I would look at the trailer.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at images right now. It looks very Fallout-like. Yeah.
Everyone says it looks kind of like Borderlands and Fallout-y, and I'm really excited to see what they do with this.
There's one thing I'd hope for this game, is that it's not going to be as much as of a flop as 76 was, because me being me, I was hyped up because I fully 100% completed Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And I was so excited for 76, and then it came out, I got it, and it was a flop.
Yeah. I think we definitely do deserve like a new RPG or open world RPG. But here's the thing. The good news is that Bethesda made 76 and Obsidian made New Vegas. New Vegas was phenomenal. So I think we're in good hands based on the trailers and everything I've seen. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. They're definitely challenging Bethesda right now.
Like, I'm looking at what looks like to be power armor, and it looks very Titanfall-esque.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely Titanfall, Fallout New Vegas, and Borderlands all mixed together. That's what this game is. The Outer Worlds is supposed to be coming this year. I'll definitely be picking that up for sure.
Yeah, I think I might as well.
Yeah, it looks very interesting. But I think that really concludes everything I've personally had to talk about. Everything we've jotted down. Would you have anything else to say?
I mean, not really. Go subscribe to Adam's main channel.
Yes, thank you. Gaming Dominari. You want to plug anything? Have anything you want to plug?
Nah, it's not worth your time.
MySpace. Your
oh yeah, I can plug my MySpace.
Your Spotify.
It's www.myspace.com/nonexistent.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe your Facebook page for single moms?
Oh yeah, there's also farmersonly.com.
Yeah, that works. So yeah, go sign up to farmersonly.com. Can we get a sponsor from farmersonly.com?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and preempt this. You make sure to use code GamingDominari or the GD podcast on farmersonly.com. I'll let you guys know if I get that sponsorship. I'll contact them. Without further ado, I think it's time to end the podcast. I hope you guys have enjoyed this kind of experimental first podcast. I'm sorry if we were a bit out of line. Hopefully, I can cut this down a little bit, make it a bit more concise. Either way, this has been the GD podcast, and bye.
Bye.